Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Seasons of Sports, where three dumbasses talk about sports
All
or
right,
other things that they like.
we're gonna redo that
Why?
because we're not three dumbasses.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we don't need to redo that. We're two dumbasses today.
Blooper.
Um, yeah, it's two actually. Sorry, Mark isn't here this week. He's taking a break for a little bit, but he'll be back hopefully soon. Um, but it's been a busy week. It's been a little bit since we posted. We're gonna probably switch to bi-weekly. Um, just to cover more ground and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But things still move in the world of sports, and
It's been
a
big.
lot of things move. This kind of happened tonight, actually. But before we start recording, Venezuela beats the U.S.
Come on, man,
I think that's hilarious.
dude. I love the World Baseball Classic, and I did not expect Venezuela to win,
I think
but
that's so funny. Like,
Rodriguez pitched a gem.
yeah. And you know what?
McLean pitched pretty well too.
Mhm.
That's my Game 7 pitcher right there. Just saying.
Well, I mean, it was only one game too. It's not a series, right?
Yep, it was one game.
Yeah, I knew it was. I figured as much because I watched a little bit of it. But yeah, I mean, any players besides those pitchers stand out? I mean,
I know Salvador Perez played
mhm.
pretty well. He had I think an RBI. Um, yeah, that was an amazing game.
Look, sometimes sports are the best form of comedy, and I will always say that. And you know, in my opinion, that was very funny. That was a very funny situation. Where, but you know what? Shout out the U.S. making it this far again. We beat everyone else, so can't be the worst ever. Just aren't the best ever. And
Italy, Italy played really well. By the way, I was
hmm,
Salvador Perez did score, but he did not have an RBI.
he did not have an RBI.
Willier Abreu had an RBI and a run, and Eugenio Suarez had an RBI
Eugenio
that drove in
Suarez.
Sanoja, the pinch runner.
Yeah. So, what was the final score again? I forgot. Like
3-2.
3-2. Yeah, I thought it was 4-3.
America.
3-2. It was a close game, but unfortunately for the United States of America, we got bested. And
They just
that's,
couldn't
correct me
score.
if I'm wrong, that's the
It
first
was
time the first time that Venezuela has won the World Baseball Classic, if I'm not mistaken.
You
I
are
think so.
correct.
So pretty cool for them.
You are correct. Good for Venezuela. Italy had me thinking they were gonna do it. They were on a run.
Yeah.
They took out my boys, Puerto Rico,
Uh huh.
and ultimately they just didn't make it.
Yeah, I was
You
rooting
know.
for everybody. Not sure. I was rooting for the U.S., but there was one team I was rooting heavily against, but I don't think they qualified. So, um, but besides that, I mean, uh, pretty fun World Baseball Classic. I mean, I think the narrative has changed a bit. I don't know if it's still the same narrative anymore, but it used to be like people didn't want their stars playing in it. They didn't want to risk them getting hurt, things like
No.
that. But I mean, I feel like the narrative is
Oh,
switched.
you know, Aaron Judge did disappear.
He always disappears though.
3 strikeouts. I'm just saying.
Are we?
So did Kyle Schwarber. And Kyle Schwarber, all he's supposed to do is hit.
Okay, Aaron Judge always fucking disappears though in the biggest moments. Like, let's not pretend he doesn't do that. He's like the
Fair,
Josh Allen of
fair,
the MLB, man. It's like,
man. I remember the last World Baseball Classic. I shed a tear because Edwin Diaz He had a season-ending injury that year during the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. Hey, when baseball season gets more and more and more and more, me and you have the same skin in the game, Josh. We're rooting for the same people in baseball,
Yeah.
so
Yo,
it's a
actually,
change.
the
Pace.
Mets got this rookie. His name is Carson Bench. He
Car-
has looked amazing. He has earned himself a a spot on opening day, and he is fighting for that starting right fielder spot, which I think they should give him.
I mean, who's our right fielder now?
Um, him. They have a couple of guys. I know Tyrone Taylor's an outfielder, but I
Dude,
think he's gonna be
you
on the
said
bench.
Carson Beck.
Bench.
Benj, it sounded like Carson Beck, and now you're saying Tyrod Taylor, and it's
It's Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor. Okay.
And then but Luis Robert will probably be starting in center, and then Juan Soto will be in left.
Juan Soto, who he actually
He's a
he
beast.
played a good game. I watched the U.S. Dominican game. It was a good game. They
It was
Venezuela,
beautiful.
or not Venezuela, Dominican Republic striked early, but then U.S. had a really good inning, and I mean, look, it was a fun baseball classic.
Facts. It was. I love the. It's like that's how I like. I love baseball the most when it's the World Baseball Classic. It
Yeah,
gets me the most excited, except for when the Mets are in the playoffs.
yeah, but they're never there, aren't they?
They were there a year ago.
Yeah, I know.
Not this
I
past
know
year.
how they. I know. I watched them lose.
I even got to. They were the closest I got to see watching any of my teams win a ring.
Not for me though.
They lost. They lost in the World Series.
They
in
they were actually the second
15.
closest I've seen of watching my teams get a ring. My teams are actually competitors now.
Mine aren't. But the Jets will be in 27. You know why?
No, they won't.
All right. You want to hear my theory? You want
What?
to hear my theory? The Buffalo Sabres are about to make the playoffs for the
Okay.
first time since 2010, 2011.
Okay.
Which is 1 year after the Jets last made the playoffs. I don't think the Jets are going to make the playoffs this year,
No, definitely
but it makes sense with Darren Moogie being a wizard. He's moving wild right now.
Moving wild.
Dude,
And that's a good. I think that's a good
shout out the Buffalo
transition.
Sabres, by the way.
Shout out Buffalo. We don't talk a lot about hockey, but that's because we don't really know much. But yeah, shout out Buffalo Sabres. I know they were a pretty crappy team, and they're getting better. But I think that's a good transition for football talk.
It's been busy.
It's been busy. So I'm gonna run it down chronologically. So the first big movie we already talked about, David Montgomery.
We disagreed on how great
We
of a running back
disagreed.
he was.
I think I overrated him a little bit, but I think you underrated him a lot more than I overrated him.
I
But
think he's a starting caliber running back. I just don't think he's a great running back.
I think the first major domino to fall was DJ Moore. He's now Buffalo Bill, giving Josh Allen some help.
Okay, yeah.
Desperately needed help at that wide receiver one position.
I think it's an okay signing. Personally.
DJ Moore is
Or an
is-
okay trade. My bad.
I mean, what did they get out of it? They got
They got rid of a second.
so that's a good for a second rounder. I think maybe a third I would give. I don't like the second being.
I do think that DJ Moore will likely be better than any receiver drafted in the second round, at least immediately.
I immediately yes, and I guess they're in the Super Bowl contention. I guess technically, whenever you have Josh Allen,
I
you're
mean,
always
when- In Buffalo's organization's eyes, you should be absolutely.
I mean, yeah, whenever you have a guy like Josh Allen, you're always in like Super Bowl contention. But I don't know, man. That second round pick is valuable.
I also don't think DJ Moore is a great receiver. I don't think he's a wide receiver one.
I agree
I think
with that.
He's a wide receiver too. He's proven that. And he has been amazing in his past.
Don't get me wrong.
These past couple years,
He
it's kind
he
of like,
has great
what are you
games.
doing, man?
He has
Right.
these great games,
He
but then he
does.
has these moments like in the playoff game against the Rams,
It
where he
felt like he
just
gave up on the
stopped
route a little
running.
bit.
Obviously, there's a bit more to it, but again, it's just there's these mistakes that he makes where it's kind of like AJ Brown in a way, except Brown actually is like when he's on his high moments, he's like a top 5 receiver.
Kind of like Jordan Love.
He's the I don't think he's the Jordan Love of QBs. I think he's I don't. He's like the Bo Nix. No, because Bo
No,
Nix
Bo
doesn't
Nix
have
is
lows.
consistent, and you know what you're getting.
Yeah, like he doesn't have lows.
I mean, that Jets game last year was kind of tough. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but everyone struggled that game. The weather was atrocious.
The Bills generally did a lot. They
Yeah.
didn't do crazy. They gave Bradley Chubb, in my opinion,
Well, we're not
a
there yet.
solid contract.
But hold on, you're getting ahead of ourselves
Okay.
here. So the next, I also skipped over Rams trading for Trent McDuffie as well.
Love it.
But I didn't. I don't want to talk about the Rams doing good. I don't.
I love that trade for both teams.
I love it for the Rams. I love it for the Chiefs. I think both great trade by the Rams. Unfortunately for me, a good trade by the Rams. But we scroll up and we see some first real big ones, including.
Minkah Fitzpatrick.
No, not that yet. Yes, Minkah. Yes, we are at Minkah. Minkah Fitzpatrick, a New York Jet. They traded a 7th rounder, which I think is very good for the type of player Minkah is.
And they gave him an extension.
They gave
Like
him an
that-
extension
that-
too,
At
40
the same
mil.
time.
I don't look. You're getting a player during the back end of his career, so for the fact of the matter is, if you gave up anything other than a 7th rounder, I would say this was a loss.
I'm
But it's a
just
7th
saying,
rounder, and it could keep you afloat. Again,
The Jets gave
yeah.
up more. The Jets gave up more for Geno Smith than the Jets did for Minkah.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy, but positional value is different as well.
Right.
But
Man,
sorry.
the Jets cooked.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we'll get to
Jets
that
cooked.
more, but again, I also just I don't know what you're gonna get out of him.
The trade, it's anything better than what we had.
I
Tony
mean I
Adams wasn't
agree,
really
but you're not in
good.
playoff contention. Do
Malachi
you really?
Moore was a rookie.
Your goal
Yes,
is to
but
get 2
he's
years
here
out of him.
for- Our goal is to get
3,
3 to
actually.
4. And I
Um,
think the Jets will be competitive in a year. I've been saying this for about 15 years.
True. So it eventually it'll be
the
right.
Adam Gase
But
years. I thought Sam Darnold might be able to carry Adam Gase, but unfortunately he got mono. It just wasn't able to happen.
Sam Darnold's a goat too. But I mean, like I just I don't see this being like a long-term thing that puts the Jets over the hump.
Trading for a safety never really is, It's one of those, good asset picks. Put a trade that's supposed to get you over the hump is giving
Okay,
up
but
like
it's
a
like
second
he's
rounder, a first
older.
rounder,
He's older, and he's going to a
Low
team
risk-
that is bad and will not
It's a
be
low-risk,
competing for
high-reward
playoffs.
move. They needed help in the secondary, especially in that safety position.
I
And
agree.
they got it.
I don't think it was bad
It's-
by any means. I think
It was
he'd
a
take
win
that.
by the Jets.
100%. Even if he never plays a snap, I think it's still a win. Like
He will.
he will. So, like, I think it's good. But I just don't see this being a crazy big move for the Jets. That defensive line for the Packers or sorry, Cowboys now, looking pretty good. Rashawn Gary now is a Cowboy. He's a pretty solid edge rusher. He's young. And I expect him to, make a big difference. This D-line was horrible last year. And now, quite frankly, it's one of the better ones in the league.
Sean Gary, he actually moved to the interior, believe it or
He
not.
did, okay.
I think that happened this past year. Uh, I think he's taking a step back though,
Yeah.
and he kind of knew he was getting traded. And I don't hate it. It's a low risk, high reward move. I think actually they gave up a little bit more than you'd expect.
Yeah, they gave up a fourth rounder, which I think is good. For a player like
Actually, that's
him, I
not
think
so
that's good.
bad. You're not gonna get a player. You're likely not gonna get a better player.
Oh yeah, for
for
sure.
three
I don't
years.
I think that's a good amount.
And Rashawn Gary, it could only help. Oh, actually, speaking of Cowboys defenders, did you hear that Logan Wilson actually retired today?
Really?
Yes.
And they just pick him up too?
They picked him up during the deadline.
Damn. How old was he?
He was like late 20s. He came in the league a little older. But he played for 6 seasons.
So this is a Leighton Vander Esch type situation. Okay. Well, they're gonna need to fill that up, but
But he was not good for the Cowboys last year, I will say.
yeah, probably not. But I mean, no one really was for the Cowboys. But yeah,
Quinnen was. Pickens.
yeah, Q was.
Pickens and Quinnen.
I mean, on defensively, the offense was
Right.
phenomenal last year. But
Deron
yeah,
Bland is solid too. I like
yeah.
Deron Bland.
Again, I think a lot of the corners for the Cowboys, people are like crapping on them and shit. But it's like
They did get some help there.
but again, it's like the quarterbacks you can only cover a guy for so long. When the quarterbacks has like 3 minutes to throw the football,
Agreed.
you know.
I agree. But they did put in a lot of work on their defense.
True.
A lot of 1 year deals.
A lot of 1 year deals this year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
well,
signed
we'll go into it more when we get to that.
a
But
bunch of
yeah,
not big names, but there was one pretty solid name that was there that
well,
also got signed.
this one hurts my soul. Kansas City signs Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP, to a pretty big contract. They 45 million max contract with 28 mil guaranteed.
Man, I like it for Kansas City, man.
I I do too, but that's a lot of money. And I don't think, don't get me wrong, I love Walker and what he did for our franchise. I don't think he's worth that type of money. And I think Seattle kind of dodged the bullet there. Um but I just, that's a lot of fucking money, but that's what the Chiefs needed. That's like a position the Chiefs needed more than anything. Um, it was a position they needed more than anything, really, and I think Kenneth Walker is the best free agent running back. Um,
Oh,
Problem
yeah.
is, I just don't think he's worth that much money. Uh, and say what you will about that.
I
I just,
mean, it's less than 10 million a year on guaranteed money.
yeah, but that's a lot. Like,
Realistically,
Catherine.
if he gets the 45, it's because he earned it.
True. Again, I don't hate this. I don't.
And plus, I think they needed more offensive weapons, and that's what they went and did. So
Yeah.
I'm for it, 100% understood. I was kind of shocked by it
Yeah.
because I 100% thought K9 was staying with Seattle.
So did I. That's why I'm a bit. Look, I think Seattle will bounce back. We got. I think what was his name? I forget his name. Emmanuel Wilson, something Wilson, a Packers
Emmanuel
guy.
Wilson. Yeah,
Yeah.
Emmanuel Wilson.
Okay, I was right. He's okay. He's not gonna be a starter next year.
Well,
I'm
it's
just
probably going to be a duo backfield.
I just I think we'll draft a guy. I expect us to draft a guy. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I trust.
Absolutely.
I have a GM I
Sure.
trust. Okay, I have a GM
Right,
that I trust.
right.
So, but yeah, good signing for the Chiefs. They needed that position more than anything. Then we got Jalen Phillips to the Panthers. We can touch on this real quick. Not a big name, but I think Jalen Phillips is pretty underrated as an edge rusher. I know he didn't put up crazy big numbers on Philly as expected of him, but I think he's one of those players that I think could end up being a really solid edge rusher.
The money is kind of.
I mean, how much did they pay him?
Yeah. 120?
Oh, that's bad.
30 a year?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. But I mean,
did like their other signing though.
He's a young guy though. He's a young guy, so
He's
can
had
develop.
injury issues.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not too worried.
Honestly,
about
a lot of it's just wait and see. But if I, to grade that, I'd give it a C+.
Yeah, I'd give it higher than that. I'd give it B minus. I'd give it a B minus. But that gives us to our next player. Michael Pittman Jr. is now a Pittsburgh Steeler. This was giant. I don't know what they got for him because it's not saying. I'm sure you could pull that up for me while I.
It was a pick swap, I'm pretty sure.
Pick swap? Okay, but this is big for Pittsburgh, I think. I don't know who their quarterback's going to be. I don't know if Rodgers is going to retire or not. I think the Steelers' future's really dim, and I think they're really holding on to that Super Bowl, that very loose Super Bowl window. That
they don't have a window as long as Rodgers.
That's what I'm thinking. Or not Rodgers, but I just think that there's no window here.
It was a sixth and seventh round pick swap.
Okay, so I just don't see this being. It's a good move for the Steelers, especially for the price, and I don't know why the Colts gave up so little for Pittman. Because he's a solid receiver. He's shown that he could be a wide receiver 1. I definitely don't say he's elite, but
I actually didn't hate it for. I mean, I didn't like it initially for Indy, but I think it grew on me a little bit.
Well, Alex Pierce, you re-signed him. He's your number 1. That's
a lot of people hate it.
Obvious.
To me, this is gonna be like the Christian Kirk contract, where he's gonna ball out. But also, I bet you in 2 years he won't even be a top 20 paid receiver.
In Michael Pittman or Alex Pierce?
No, Alec Pierce.
Maybe, but I mean, Alex Pierce has had 2 very solid years.
Right.
We're not. It's not just 1 year he's had.
Right. That's why I'm comparing it to Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
Christian Kirk, he played solid football for a wide receiver 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure he was wide receiver 3 behind Fitz and D-Hop. And then he went to Jacksonville on this contract everyone thought was crazy. But I was the sane one and was like, hey, guys, just wait.
Pretty sure he was wide receiver 2, by the way.
He was the slot guy.
Fitz, yeah.
He was the slot guy.
This was after Fitz retired, I'm pretty sure.
But, yeah, this is I like it.
Yeah.
The Steelers needed a weapon to bring in a rookie quarterback who hopefully gets to play for them next year because if they have to run with Rodgers again, they're so screwed.
I think whoever they run with, they're so screwed. I mean, there's no one available.
They could draft somebody. They're gonna draft Ty Simpson.
I hope not first round.
I hope so.
He's not a first rounder.
Ty Simpson.
He's like a early second.
I hope he's not a Jet. I don't want him to be a Jet.
Well, knowing the Jets, he will be drafted with the 2nd overall pick. So congratulations.
By the way, speaking of the Jets, they are finally free from Michael Clemens.
That is.
We weren't gonna talk on him. He was an edge rusher.
Yeah.
He was
awful.
He was not. He was awful. He was awful. Yeah. He
okay.
couldn't get to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He's a man in the run game.
Yeah.
He just. We wanted out with that guy for years.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, now you
have fun, Indianapolis.
Him
and Sauce, buddy.
Well, next swap we got Malik Willis to the Dolphins. He will be the starter probably.
Let's go.
I don't know how I feel about this. This is $67 million is crazy too. Like, if I'm a Dolphins fan,
Yo, Jeff Halfley had a say in this. I just know it.
how? Why that much money? I get
Dude,
it, right? Like, they're,
quarterback value. You said it,
brother.
right?
He played like 3 games, and I don't think he won any. Or that's not true. He won a bunch, but he played great.
He played well.
He played
well
phenomenally.
for Green Bay, but so did Matt Flynn. This
No,
is
he
really
played-
giving Matt Flynn.
He played so good, but it is a Matt Flynn all over again. It really is.
This definitely feels like Matt Flynn.
It 100% is. Don't get me wrong. I think Malik deserves to prove himself. Not with that much money though. And you know what?
And then
Get paid, but like,
they're gonna draft a receiver.
yeah, because they lost Dobbs.
Waddle.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking about the Packers. He's wearing a Packers jersey. Yeah, they lost Waddle. They're gonna lose Reek. He's not gonna play. Even then, he tore his ACL, so he's not available.
Reek is a free agent.
Oh, so they don't even have Reek anymore. So they have nobody. This team is. I think the Jets have.
They have Tutu Atwell and Jalen Tolbert.
Yeah, so I think the Jets have competition for that #1 overall pick this year, and
Jets are not going to be #1 overall pick because they have Geno Smith.
We'll get to that later.
I'm just saying.
We'll get to that later. We're gonna get to that later. I'm excited, but if we're going in order, Isaiah Likely is a giant. We don't need to talk about that. Good signing.
I like it. I do actually. I just want to go like that's something I like. It's a solid pickup, high risk, low risk, not high risk, low risk, high reward. He's been very good in the games he's played. The Giants needed weapons, and they went and got that.
Jets signed Mario Davis. To me, this just feels like a Band-Aid.
Love this.
He's an older player.
He's an older player who's been on this team multiple times.
This just feels like a Band-Aid. This doesn't feel like a forward move. This just feels like
building something. He's a leader. He's been in the organization. He's still a high impact player. He's elite in the run game. He's gonna take a step back in pass coverage, but he's not gonna be awful.
Yes, but it doesn't. I don't know. I just on paper it's not bad, but again, this just feels like you're just band-aiding a larger problem.
I mean, I don't know. The Jets went and filled a bunch of positions that were not very good for them last year, and did what they had to do.
No, they did a good process, but again, I'm more curious to see the draft. I'm more curious to see that than these are good signings.
The Jets flamed this free agency.
If they have a bad draft though, it ruins all of it. I think completely ruins it.
We moved
in
silence.
Screw it. We'll just talk about it now. Geno Smith also is a New York Jet as well. We're gonna go in chronological, but we brought it up like 4 times, so I feel like we'd be remiss not to talk about the fact that. Yeah. I mean, being a Jets fan is gotta be hell. I mean, the fact of the matter is, there are Jets fans who are happy about this. They are happy about Geno Smith, and I mean, to me that signing there, it for me at least is like the all-time low an organization can possibly be.
You know what makes me happy about this?
You
know who our quarterback isn't?
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Look, I agree with
that.
That.
Miserable.
I think Geno is an upgrade over everybody in that locker room. But again, he's still a bottom 5 quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, you're mean.
Am I?
Yeah.
Who? I mean, who?
Malik Willis.
Okay. Shedeur, you could put there.
Aaron Rodgers. Shedeur.
No, I'm not putting Shedeur.
Aaron Rodgers.
Or I'm not putting Rodgers.
I'm absolutely putting Rodgers.
So your opinion just doesn't count.
CJ Stroud.
No, your opinion is crazy bad. No way.
The Raiders don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, okay. So even if we're stretching it, you still can't come up with 5. So point is, the fact of this is
Oh,
again, this is a
no.
band-aid
Actually, nah.
fix.
I actually like J.J. McCarthy. He's a bit better. And Kyler. Oh,
He,
and the Falcons quarterback, whatever that is.
uh,
Actually, I think
I,
two is
I,
better.
I
I
think
think
2
two
is
is
better.
better.
Yeah. So we are. The Jets as a franchise. I mean, this has got to be all-time low. Has to be. I can't imagine what would be
No,
worse.
no. Justin Fields was all time low, bro.
Yes, but you're getting excited over Geno Smith.
Yes, because at least football will be fun again.
You said that last year.
No, football was not fun last
No,
year.
you said it before
Football
last
was
year started.
boring. No, I didn't. I never liked the Justin Fields signing.
Look, football will not be fun for the Jets this year. Um, I think they just gotta let the regime cook. I don't think they should fire anybody yet,
They
unless
should
Aaron
fire
Glenn is
Aaron Glenn.
putrid. If he's
Let
putrid again, then
let
yeah,
Moogie
fire
get
him.
his guy
I just think the
because
GM should. They should not touch a GM for a little while, because he has all these draft picks. You don't want 2 regimes to use them. So he has a vision clearly. Let him try and do it. But golly, that sucks for Jets fans. Kenneth Gainwell is a Buccaneer. It's just good running back 2,
good
replacing
value.
Rashid White.
White.
I think a bigger signing, Kobe Bryant. And this kind of kicks off the Seattle losing a fuck ton in free agency. Every day I woke up and I felt some sort of pain. Um,
Look at
Kobe
you.
Bryant
I
being one of
won a
them.
ring. I won a ring, but I feel pain because we lose player.
Oh yeah, you're happy you got Geno Smith. Yeah, you're right. I gotta put it into perspective.
You guys
Um,
brought back Shaheed.
we bought back Shaheed, but we lost our starting safety to the Bears. Um,
The
we
Bears.
didn't even get anything out of it. That's what's most frustrating. Is we're not getting anything out of these. It's like we're just losing them to save cap room, even though we already have some of the most cap room. Like, I get it. Like, I get it, right? John Schneider, great GM. I have full faith in his plans. But, like, I don't know. It feels a little bit weird to see these guys who were instrumental to winning a Super Bowl just be like, okay, you know, it's what it is. They're gone now. It's just like, okay, that's it. Like, it just feels wrong to me. But, again, good signing for the Bears.
Bears,
They,
yeah.
they had
I
some
like it.
issues on defense last year.
Especially in that secondary.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a final fix.
And they had to replace Kevin Byard.
True. I also I don't think Kobe Bryant is that crazy good of a safety.
No.
He was definitely,
He got the same contract as Minka.
yeah, so,
A
which is
little.
what, like a veteran's minimum?
No, 3 years, 40.
Okay, so, I don't know the safety value on the top of my head, but it doesn't sound atrocious. To me, I think it's a good signing. I don't think it's going to blow the world away. I don't think it'll make much of a difference. I think Kobe did benefit a lot off of the Seahawks defense and their scheming. I don't think he was ever that elite player. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm proven wrong. I love the dude. Won a ring with him. I hope him nothing but the best. But just from what I've seen out of him, that's just
Yeah.
my take on it. But anyways, moving on, we have Joseph Asai on the Jets. Really only bringing this up because the Jets. We can touch on it really quickly.
This is my least favorite signing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either.
I mean, it doesn't hurt. He's a depth piece, obviously,
Yeah.
with Will McDonald being there. Um, we're drafting. We also brought in Kingsley Inagbari.
Yeah.
And then we're drafting probably Arvel Reese or Ruben Bain.
Okay. So,
So,
not horrible.
I mean, he's the depth piece, but for 12 a year is kind of like, really?
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't like what the. See, I like what the Jets are doing, not what they're spending. So, that's going to be an
Well,
issue, I think.
teams have to spend a certain amount
Not a
of their
lot.
money.
Not that much.
90%.
I mean,
their cap
Seattle
has to be
ain't
spent.
spending shit right now. We be winning rings.
Yeah, but
So-
remember, teams have to spend 90% of their cap.
Is that real?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't think you should just put it on Joseph Asai because you have to spend it.
Well, we gave it to a bunch of other guys like Geno Smith.
Yeah, I get it. Raiders.
So-
This is a big one. Linderbaum.
Oh, Linderbaum. I love this.
And I think we could talk about
Genty is like going insane right now.
very happy Genty. I
We
also
love the
think
Raiders.
they also got a lot more too, and I think we should touch on what the Raiders have done real quick.
They traded 2 first-rounders for Max Crosby.
Did they?
No. They had Max Crosby.
Yeah, I know.
The failed trade.
Yeah, they got back Max. They got Quay Walker,
Like
N'Kobe Dean, two very solid
love that.
players.
I like what they're building. I think the bottom 4 teams did absolutely amazing this offseason.
I'll agree.
The Raiders need a wide receiver.
Okay. If we're including the Browns and bottom 4 teams, then no.
No. I was the Cardinals, Titans, Raiders, and
Yeah,
Jets.
then yeah, I think so. The Raiders especially, I think they might have something. I don't know if
on
that's
defense?
6 wins. I don't know if that's a wild card spot. They got something though.
Right. Dude, I'm telling you, watch out for their defense to be top 12.
Oh man, it should be top 12. If it's not,
Yeah.
that's a fireable offense. I feel like if that's not a top, you got good players like your
Taron
defense.
Johnson.
Again, you still need pieces. You definitely don't have depth. That's for sure. So
But way to keep the O-line. Way to build it, especially that interior
yeah,
O-line.
the
Way to build
offensive
that up.
line was horrible last year. One of the worst ever I've ever seen. A lot better now, and
They just got to bring in receivers.
true. And even then, you got Brock Bowers, so
Right?
you only really need. They got Jalen
Tucker.
Naylor. They got Jalen Naylor.
Jalen Naylor, I love it.
I think he's
Love it.
very underrated.
He's
and
gonna
I
he's
think-
gonna blow that contract out the water.
Hopefully. I mean, again, the Raiders are like a solid team this year, and they're not solid, but they should be not the worst next year. And I think that with the
They
year
won't
they
have
had
a top-
last year, as long as they're not top 5 draft again next year, which I don't think they will be, then I think we're fine. We're fine. I think they're fine. Sorry, my team just won the Super Bowl. It couldn't be me. Running back central. I'm gonna combine these two. Travis Etienne, a Saint, and Tyler
Actually,
Algier, a Cardinal.
He had an interview. It's Travis Etienne.
I'm saying
That's how you
Etienne
pronounce it.
because I like it
I'm
better.
respecting his name.
There's
that's
already
his name.
Etienne.
Yeah, I know.
That's way too confusing. Fuck that.
It's Ty Chandler and Travis Etienne.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
It's sacred, you know.
It's not sacred. What's sacred?
His
about
name
it?
is sacred. My name is sacred.
Your name's Ramirez. It's not complicated.
But it's sacred to me. I want people to get my name right when they speak about me.
Okay, so when Travis Etienne listens to this podcast, I will apologize for not calling him HN. But until then, I'm sticking with Etienne because most people are going to, and it's not going to confuse the shit out of our listeners. So yeah, Etienne is a Saint, and Algier is a Cardinal.
I think the Saints did a pretty solid job.
I like both of
Algier
them.
is a
I
Cardinal.
mean,
Yeah.
Etienne's a good deal. It's expensive, but I think he's proven he could be good. Now again, I don't know what he'll do with New Orleans, but I really like where this New Orleans team is headed. Again, I expect this team to be a playoff contender next year, a wild card contender. Will they make it? That's a different story, but I think they'll be in the hunt. Only because I really like Tyler Shuck. I really like Travis Etienne being there. You know, you gotta get a receiver, I think. I mean, you got Olave, but he's injury prone, and you lost one of your best receivers. Or you lost a receiver that turned out to be one of the better receivers in the league, at least on special teams, and that's my boy Shaheed. But point is, I think they're. I don't know. I think that this team has a lot to look forward to, and for the Cardinals, Algiers gonna be there to just take it with. Cardinals are gonna be a mess next year. I
I
just.
don't. So I love everything the Cardinals did.
I mean,
Not
okay.
everything. I like a lot of the stuff the
James
Cardinals
Conner's
did.
hurt, and Tyler Algier is not a running back one.
Watch him.
I he proves me wrong. I hope he does. Okay, I'm rooting for the guy, like the guy, good in Madden, but he's not a wide receiver. He's not a running back one. He's just not. And don't get me wrong, he's one of the best running back twos in the league, and that's not a bad thing to hold your head at. But he's not like a David Montgomery. Um, he and I just you got him for cheap, so I don't hate it. Right, get running back depth because last year, if we remember, Cardinals ran out of running backs last year. They literally
That was.
they ran out. They were on running back 5 and 6 at the time the year ended. By the way, um,
Uh-huh.
I think Trey Benson is still the future starter for them. I think it's just a depth piece move.
Good to have a. It's good to have a running back
Yeah,
too.
what's better than having two running
Tyler
backs?
Algier is one of the best.
Yeah,
Having three.
I mean, and that's when James Conner has injury. I don't know if he'll come back and be a better player. I don't even know if he's still in the Cardinals.
He is.
He is okay. Point is, I think I think the running back room is good. What's better than having two running backs? Three running
Three.
backs. Um, Wandale Robinson is a Tennessee Titan. Also,
I
new
love
jerseys
the
for them.
stuff the Titans did.
I'm not a fan of their new logo. Gotta say, I don't like the plain circle. I like everything else. I love the jerseys. Love everything else about it. Love the colors. Love the fonts. I just something bugs me about it just being a circle, and I don't know. That just
If
bothers
you
me.
have the T coming out the circle, it might look better.
I kind of agree, but they're going for something simpler. I get what they're going for. I just don't like it. It doesn't feel like a football logo. It feels like a, European soccer logo.
Brian Dable reunites with Wandale though,
True.
and Daniel Ballinger.
Look, not a bad signing. Not bad at all. But again, Titans, they're really making moves. I think. I
Yeah.
think this. To me, Cam Ward showed that he could be a pretty good starting quarterback in the NFL, and that was last year
Kind of
with no help. So,
facts. I actually think
hmm,
they brought in a lot of old Jets and Giants.
yeah. So, New York
You know how
connections.
many? You know how many of these guys were Jets or
Hmm,
Giants?
how many?
6, 7, 8,
8.
9,
Wow, 9.
10, 9, 9,
Just this year?
9. They brought in 9 players this offseason from New York.
Jeez. Okay, well, there you go. Um, yeah, I don't know. We'll
But
see.
you know what? I'm just saying the Jets' defense was at its peak when Salah was there,
Uh, that's fair.
and it looks like Dable and Salah are getting along well. So
I would hope so.
I
He was
don't,
the one who hired him.
I don't expect Dable to be around long.
Why? Because you think he's gonna be a
He's
head
gonna be a
coach?
head coach next year.
No, he's not.
He's worthy of it.
I don't think so.
The Giants fired the wrong guy.
I think the Giants should have fired both of them. But anyways, this is probably the biggest one, I think, in my opinion at least, and that's Mike Evans going to the Niners. Not only does this suck for me as a Seahawks fan, sucks for the Bucks. You're losing a Hall of Fame receiver. But I think this is great for the Niners.
The Niners.
You need help. I mean,
They got him and Kirk.
they did, and they got Christian Kirk. Did they get another receiver too?
No.
I swear they did.
They lost Jawan Jennings.
Yeah.
Free agency.
Point is, they have Ricky Pearsall, who I think will take a big step up. They have, what's his name? I forgot.
Kittle?
Kittle, yep. And then now they got Kirk and I can't believe I
Evans.
forgot Kittle's name.
Evans.
They got
Yeah.
Kirk and Evans.
It's a good
and
receiver room. Hopefully their quarterback doesn't screw it up.
their quarterback is good most of the time. I know we shit on it a
He
lot.
actually was
but
red hot towards the end of the year.
yeah. So
Credit to him, but hopefully
he just
the
had to.
quarterback doesn't screw it all up.
Unfortunately for him, he had to verse the Seahawks 3 times.
He got smoked.
Yeah, and in all fairness, everyone other than the MVP of the league got smoked by the Seahawks.
If your team
defense.
is getting hurt, if that many players get hurt on your team that many years in a row,
Clearly
there's an
something.
issue.
Yeah, and
Clearly something is wrong.
hey, they're moving that practice facility away to get
Is
rid of
that
that.
true?
I'm pretty sure. I thought that's what one of you guys said a while back.
No, they were looking into that.
Oh well, maybe they'll look into it and realize like that's the issue. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we will see. But yeah, I don't know. Again, I think the Niners building something special. Makes me a little nervous as a Seahawk fan, but that's all right. I got the ring. They don't.
It's a guy who, I just think he's not going to be like, the Mike Evans from 2020,
He doesn't need to be though.
but he's going to get you
Mentor
750 yards. He's going to get you 7 touchdowns.
I think we could talk about a couple more. John Franklin Myers, a Titan. Just
Love
quick
that.
thoughts.
Love that. Love it.
Yes, I
An
agree.
old Salah guy rejoining Salah.
Yep.
100% am in
I
support
agree.
of that.
Tremaine Edmonds is going to New York. I think that's good for New York.
Oh, yeah, I like that for New York. Because Bobby
Yeah.
Okiki Riki,
That team is going to be solid,
he
I
was
think.
not very good last year. The Giants did a lot, and then they made one questionable decision in my eyes,
I don't think
and bringing
firing.
back Evan
Oh.
Neal.
That, yeah. Shout out Evan Neal. He still has a job.
I heard they're actually looking into Falele, the
The
Giants. The
okay.
Ravens guard?
yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yo,
That would suck for the Ravens.
that would suck for the
Um,
Giants.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Ravens
I
fans
forgot.
hate him.
I forgot who you were talking about for a second.
They moved on from Brandon Stevens to Daniel Falele.
Yeah, that sucks.
Guys, the Jets still got Stevens, man.
Jamal Dean is a Steeler.
It's a solid signing.
Yeah,
Well,
bit washed.
the Giants
but
are, the Steelers are building something. Because they got Joey Porter, who took a step up. They got a. Speaking of Steelers corners, you heard Slay retired. Big play, Slay.
Derek Slay, dang.
He
good
retired.
career.
He called it quits. It was a very good career.
Good career.
Won a ring.
Won a ring with
You
Philly.
know.
Good career. Adafe Owe, Commander now.
The Commanders did a lot. Thought it was a solid offseason. It wasn't amazing, but it was solid.
It's not blow your socks off, but it's good enough.
I mean, they brought in Laramie Tunsil, too. They Chigo Okonkwo, but Odafe Oweh was definitely their biggest signing,
Yeah.
and I think it's huge.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they traded away 2 of their pass rushers and then had pass rushing issues. Who would have thought?
True.
But they
Bengals.
brought in 3
This
guys,
one
4
hurts my
guys at the
soul.
edge.
Sure.
The Bengals.
4 guys at the edge.
Oh yeah.
Bengals. This one hurts my soul. They got Boye Mafe. He was okay. He was not, again, this is one of the defenders on the Seattle team that isn't like the main, but again, still sucks to see one of my guys go. Yeah.
They worked on that defense, and I think Boye Mafe is going to be the key to that, and I love it.
I wouldn't say key. That Bengals defense.
Not the key to the defense, but the key to like building up.
That
the defense.
Bengals defense needs a lot of work because
And
they
started
lost
on
their
it.
best player.
Right, but they also, I think, getting rid of their best
Which
player.
I think we can touch on real quick.
More holes.
I think same topic here. Trey Hendrickson's a Raven now, division rival too. That sucks.
Man,
But-
the Ravens backed out of that max trade. You can't convince me otherwise
Well-
because Trey
well,
Hendrickson decided to go there.
I
no matter
heard
what they say.
I heard they wanted to pair those two together.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
That's what I think. I mean,
I don't think it.
Ravens had a horrible free agency. I mean,
John Simpson was a good bring.
they were supposed. I thought they went from having the best to the worst, and I mean they lost so many good players, and they got. It would have been okay because they got a star pass rusher out of it, and they didn't even get that out of it, and that sucks.
Yeah.
That's just it's rough for the Ravens right now. But Trey Hendrickson, we'll see if he is really good or really bad. I don't know. We'll see. Another big one was Tua to the Falcons.
Ooh,
I
I love the competition. 2 lefties.
don't really know if it's full competition at this point.
Just saying. 2 lefties
I don't know.
going at it.
To me, that feels. Yeah, you're right. It is a competition, but to me, this feels like Tua's definitely the starter next year. I mean, not only what that's like his 4th ACL tear.
Who is Penix?
Yeah.
It's something like that.
So
But
he's
we're not
probably
going to pretend
not gonna
Tua's been
start.
the healthiest either.
I agree with you, but Tua is actively healthy right now. Is Penix going to start week 1? Probably not. And I think Tua is a better quarterback. At least from what I've
Tua's
seen.
a better quarterback too.
He has a lower floor, or no, he has a higher floor but lower ceiling, I think.
I think they said it I think they're they have similar skill sets. Neither of them are going to be top 10. It's just kind of like they exist to me. I like it. I mean, why not give your young guy?
I mean, we forgot Tua had a pretty good season.
A couple pretty good seasons.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna sit here and say he's a worst quarterback ever. I think he has an opportunity to be solid, but
They signed the kicker. By the way, the Falcons signed the kicker that ended their playoff hopes.
they did. Drake Greenlaw back to the Niners. That's fun for them.
Agreed.
He wanted to
Oh
be
my
the
God,
number
they-
1 guy in Denver,
They
but
brought in Raheem Morris too, so
yeah,
that defense is gonna cook, especially with Nate Hobbs. I think he's a
that
solid sign.
that team,
Diggs Dua.
yeah, that team is gonna be solid, but
Yeah. Oh, the Niners gonna be
Unfortunately
playoff
for me.
contenders.
unfortunately for me. Reed Blankenship is a Texan. I think it's solid. It's a meh. Yeah,
Doesn't
I'll agree.
hurt.
Doesn't hurt, but it's not gonna make you a Super Bowl contender.
I'm gonna put you over now.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, just getting a new quarterback might be a good start to
All
become a
right,
Super Bowl
man.
contender.
All right.
Maybe even putting in your other quarterback.
All
Hear me
right.
out.
Relax.
The Texans did a lot, and I like a lot.
Devin
of what they
Lloyd.
did.
He's a Panther
Love
now.
this.
I
Love
agree.
this.
I like that.
To
me-
there is risk. There is risk. It is a very high risk move. because he hasn't really been healthy.
Sure, but when he is healthy, he's pretty good.
But he was one of the best linebackers in the league last year.
Yeah. To me, it just feels like Panthers are going all in right now, and I mean, you might as well. You made the playoffs, but I don't know if this is a team you want to go in all in on. Bryce Young to
Do
me
you really have
showed
a
he's a
choice?
starter, but is he? He reminds me a lot of like Kyler and Tua, where it's like he's good enough to be a starter, but not good enough to elevate your team. But
They
I
they
don't.
did trade their backup today too.
Yeah, they traded Andy Dalton to the Eagles
Philly.
today.
But
Um,
they did bring in Pickett too, so
they did bring in Pickett, but that's a big downgrade. Pickett is horrible.
Pickett's not the worst.
Dude,
Pickett's
I believed in
uh,
Pickett for a while, and then last year he played,
as a
and it was
full-time
one of the
starter.
worst.
As a
I
full-time starter, he's never had a losing season.
true, but you're an idiot.
Yeah,
No,
people think Rodgers is better than him.
he is, dude.
Oh,
Kenny Pickett's genuinely one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever watched. I mean,
have you
I
watched Justin Fields?
okay, yes, I honestly would take Justin Fields over Kenny Pickett.
No chance. No chance.
Because
You
at
got
least
me
at least if
twisted.
Justin Fields has time, he can throw the ball.
No, that's not even true. Because he's had time all season. He had
No, I
time.
mean if he has like 10 to 11 seconds, he can throw the
Dude,
ball.
he had that. Dude, I don't
Bro,
think you understand.
I don't
that
think
Jets O-line,
Kenny
that Jets
Pickett.
O-line was really good.
It was, but Kenny Pickett is genuinely. I'm talking about 10 seconds, like
Kenny
absurdly long.
Pickett, the Jets win 5 games with Kenny Pickett last year.
I disagree with you. I think Kenny Pickett is way worse.
I think
Dude,
Justin
I
Fields
was
is
very
the
high on
worst
Kenny Pickett.
quarterback to step on the field.
I was very high on Kenny Pickett, and dude, watching him play last year was so miserable.
The second worst quarterback to step on the field, Justin Fields.
Brother,
Last
he
year.
was horrid
He was the
last year.
second worst. He was the second worst quarterback to step on the field.
Okay, well, point is,
Max Brosmer is lucky. Like, he's lucky Max Brosmer exists.
yeah, he had a rough one, but another one. Moving on from that, Steelers pick up Rico. I think he was like a
Nah.
2-game wonder. I don't think he'll do much.
I think he'll be solid. Put him in the
Yeah,
backfield with somebody
we'll
else.
see. He could pop off next year. What I think's gonna happen is he's gonna have a couple really good games, and then people will be like, "Yeah, Rico's good," and they're just gonna forget about him, and he's gonna fall off and be really pedestrian, but get really overrated anyways because like he had those really good games, kind of like this year, but like not like you know what I mean. It's
Right.
I don't know. I don't expect much.
Dude, hold on. I know you're going through it, but could we talk about how the Chargers signed the big D's? The 4 big D's
Go
on the
ahead.
defense? Dalvin Tomlinson, and then they re-signed Dean Leonard, Denzel Perriman, and Delshon Phillips.
And why'd you want to bring this up?
Because wholeheartedly, I wanted to talk about how the Chargers are absolutely trying to revamp their O line, and they're doing, in my opinion, a solid job.
They had an O line. The problem is he just got hurt.
They re-signed Penning. I thought Cole Strange was an okay signing.
Huh?
Tyler Baez, he was a very good signing, and re-signing Pipkins is an pretty solid move.
Yeah, improving the biggest problem you had last year, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Not bad. I mean, we're getting closer to the end of like the meaningful ones. Elijah Vera Tucker is a Patriot
Oh my
now.
God, I'm so mad. I'll always have love for Elijah, and I know he's never going to get hurt again. I have so much love for him, but why New England of all teams? I guess you have to take care of yourself, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if they can run it back. It's still hard to believe Patriots made the Super Bowl last year. Greg Newsome is now a New York Giant. Another really good signing
Greg
for the
Newsome?
Giants.
I don't like it. Greg Newsome is bad.
I think it's solid for what they gave up,
I don't.
or not gave up, but it's
No,
just
sign him
strengthening
for.
your defense.
I don't
Um,
think. I think he weakens your defense.
I don't think so. I think he's solid enough.
After even after doing more research on the Campbell Newsom trade, I was like, what is Jacksonville even doing?
Yeah.
And then he just wasn't good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Giants
I
brought
mean,
in a lot, especially
but I
they
don't
brought
think
in
it
solid
hurts.
receivers. They brought in a card. Yeah, I think it does. Because the Giants have a cornerback problem, and they need to find out a way to fix it. They worked on the safeties, which was good, but the Giants have a knack for getting rid of good safeties.
Yeah, that's fair.
McKinney, Love, and now they brought back Pinnock, and then Ardarius Washington. I think is a solid guy.
Well, Quincy Williams is no longer a Jet.
Sad face, but
Um,
understood.
he's now in Cleveland Brown. Probably the only good thing Cleveland has done this past free agency.
No,
I mean,
actually, I
well,
like a lot of the moves they made.
well, yeah, we'll. I'm trying to speedrun this a little bit, because we're just kind of listing names. Isaiah Pacheco, is a Lion. Romeo Dobbs is a Patriot. That's big for the Patriots. He's a really good receiver.
He's inconsistent.
Inconsistent, but he's really good in big games. I think he has the potential to be a number one receiver. Um, Again, Patriots are only getting better, unfortunately.
Nah,
Browns signed Eldon Jenkins.
I love that.
Solid
Love it.
signing.
They worked on their O-line a lot, and that's why I think they're going to be a better team
They need
while
to.
still struggling at the quarterback position.
Eagles.
But they
signed
brought in
Rick Woolen.
Epinesa today. Eagles signing Rick Woolen is scary.
Yeah, he has stupid moments. I'll forever I have love
They
for Rick Woolen,
re-signed Goddard.
but
They brought in Marquise Brown.
Leo Chanel
they
is
have-
on the Commanders.
Yeah.
Chiefs linebacker, solid linebacker.
One of my favorite signings
Hmm.
was Devin Bush to the Bears.
Devin Bush to the Bears. That's another one.
Love it.
Love that
It's
signing.
going to help them.
Shout out Giants. Patrick Ricard, the fullback.
Love the fullback position.
Yep, John Harbaugh wants to bring his fullback with him. And I think really Kevin Byard's going to the Patriots. That's Bradley Chubb going to the Bills.
So sad. Bradley Chubb to the Bills is a thing, to be honest.
John Hargrave going to the Packers. And I really think that's kind of it for what we need to touch on. I mean, other than Kyler Murray.
Trey Hendrickson went to the
Well,
Ravens.
we already
and I
talked
thought
about
was
that.
fire. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, okay, so I'm looking now, and there are like 2 to 3 more three more that I'd say we should talk about. So the first one, Kyler Murray.
Alec Pierce? Okay.
No, we already
Not
touched
really.
on.
We
Well,
talked
he got
about
re-signed. He re-signed. It's not really a big deal. We
It
don't
was an
really talk about
off-season
that.
move.
We're talking about free agencies right now.
Yes, that was in free agency when he got re-signed.
We're talking about free agent signings to different teams.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, we haven't touched on any of them yet. What makes you think? Whatever. Yeah,
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray's a Viking. I think that's the end of 9 in Minnesota.
I don't think that should be the end of 9.
He played pretty bad, man.
Towards the end of the season, he was coming along.
Okay. But
You want to see growth in your quarterback, your first-round quarterback, by the end of year 2.
He
and you
wasn't
got that.
even that good, though.
Yeah, but towards the end, he was starting to play capable football.
He started to barely look like a backup.
No. You're being a hater.
I'm not. I was rooting for
a hater
JJ.
once.
I was
I was a
rooting
hater
for
once.
JJ. He's not good at the football. He just isn't. Me
I'm just
again.
saying.
I
He won his
hope he
last
proves
4
me wrong.
starts.
Again, I hope he proves me wrong. He had a really good defense, but I hope he proves me wrong. Point is, dude, I just don't see him.
Just one more shot, man. I'm telling you.
But you have Kyler on a team very capable of making the playoffs. I think you put Kyler in.
I think you let him compete. I think the obvious decision is to start Kyler if you're the coach, but I think you should genuinely give JJ a shot.
I don't agree with
JJ
that.
is better than what people say he is, and it's
I
shown
don't agree with that. I don't think
in
it has
those
shown.
last 4 games where he had 7 touchdowns and 2 picks.
That's bare minimum. And again, if you've watched those games, like they
He
weren't.
looked fine. He
No,
looked
they
good.
weren't impressive though.
Yes, it was.
No,
Now, one of those wins,
no,
he
it
didn't
wasn't.
do much. It was at New York.
Most
the
of
at
his
New York
wins he
game was
didn't
not
do
good.
much.
I don't know. 3 touchdowns.
Most of those wins he didn't do much, man. I'm
3
sorry.
touchdowns again. 3 touchdowns 4 times.
Yeah, good for him, but he's still not doing much.
I feel like, yeah, he's capable.
I don't. That to me, that's not capable. That's bare minimum.
You're riding the social media wave.
I'm not
brother,
riding
I'm
the social
telling you.
media wave. I'm riding of. I watched him play.
Come on, man.
I watched every game last year, including the ones he played, and he looked awful in
Yes.
all of them.
No, he didn't. He looked awful in quite a bit of them. Yes.
In 90%
But that
of
Lions
them.
game, he did not look all that bad.
Wait, are you
the
talking
Dallas
about
game?
the early one in the year?
No, the one in November.
Oh, I was about to say he looked horrible in the early one.
The Washington one, he looked good. The Dallas, okay, I get it. It's Dallas. But the Dallas one, he looked good.
He looked
And then
okay.
his first start of the year, he looked okay.
The first start of the year, he had a really bad first half.
And then he cooked in the second
He
half.
didn't cook. The Bears self-imploded, and then never did it again for the rest of the
In
year.
the second half.
And then the Bears just decided, you know what? We're just going to be the opposite of self-imploding. No, I don't think. I'm sorry. I just
He's only you don't start your quarterback for 1 year and write him off. You cannot.
when
convince
he's
me
that
of
bad.
he was not Josh
You
Rosen
do.
level bad.
Okay, I
He was
agree with
not
you. I
Zach
don't.
Wilson level bad.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think you like bench him. But then why do you sign Kyler Murray? To me, that's just like, okay, well then, now what? Because Kyler's
The GM's trying to save his job for Sam.
yeah, but
Darnold.
Kyler's infinitely better, and it is not even really close either. I don't think. Like, Kyler should be starting next year. Kyler gives this team, who's a playoff team, the best chances to win. I don't think that's a hot take.
No, it's not.
And
But
I
JJ didn't deserve to be completely scapegoated.
think he deserved a lot of it. I mean, who's to blame? I mean, other than management for letting Sam Darnold go, but
The run game didn't have much. The
true.
O-line wasn't that great. Now,
Line
he was
was
a part of
okay.
the problem with the O-line.
The line
Yeah,
wasn't
I agree.
atrocious.
He had gotten sacked quite a bit this
Not all
season.
sacks
27
are
times.
created equal.
Yeah, I
You
know.
gotta remember.
I know. But 27 sacks, unless you're Justin Fields, is a lot to just put on a quarterback.
I know. Again, I just
I don't think, and look, I'm not saying that he was a good quarterback, but I said he was coming along towards the end. Because at the end of the
I
day,
wouldn't say that.
what matters most is winning. And you know what he did? He won.
Barely.
He won.
Barely.
He won. He won
Barely.
4 games in a row to end his season.
Barely.
There's no barely in that.
Okay. Again, winning. Who did he beat those last couple weeks? Can you read them out to me?
Washington, Dallas, Giants, Green Bay.
3 of those teams are. 2 of those teams are top 10 for. Or I think 3 of those are
Or top 10?
top 10 in the draft, which means they were some of the worst in the league.
Dallas doesn't. I don't think Dallas has a top 10.
Okay, well, again, these are some of the worst teams in the league.
All right, but how about when they beat Chicago and Detroit?
Week 1, that's disingenuous. Week 1 is completely
The biggest
different.
lie in sports.
Exactly.
But I've said that.
The
and
Raiders beat the
I say that.
Patriots.
Yeah, because Geno Smith was good and Drake May wasn't.
And then
But now
the roles reversed. And
Geno Smith is going to get his get back this season.
by losing by 30 points.
No.
Got it.
No.
I don't think you start him. I
don't think so either now.
To me, Kyler's like, I think that's a great signing. I think Kyler was the best quarterback you could have gotten other than Mendoza.
I think they should have gotten Andy Dalton.
Really?
Yes.
Over Kyler.
Yes.
Really? Is this like something you really believe?
I don't think Andy Dalton's better than Kyler.
Okay.
But I think Kyler kind of stagnates you.
I don't think he stagnates
as
you.
a roster,
a
team.
What
as
is
a team?
what
Absolutely.
is Dalton gonna do?
Dalton's gonna help JJ become better.
Is he?
You mean he did with Bryce, and we thought Bryce was cooked.
Look, I don't agree with that. I think Kyler's. They're not looking to develop another court.
They have to.
This team is looking for a playoff spot. Their best option is putting Kyler out there.
Yeah, right now it is.
I think it will stay that way. I mean, look, Kyler's an upgrade at the position. You need an upgrade at that position. It was your worst position last year, by far. JJ struggled. You can't struggle with a playoff caliber team and expect to start. If this was a team not in a window of playoff contention, which for most teams who think they're in playoff contention, you make the playoffs. Their goal is the Super Bowl. JJ McCarthy's not gonna get you to the Super Bowl. Kyler Murray's not probably, but he gives you a better shot.
I agree. Right now.
So, again, we'll see. I mean, we'll see.
That's what it comes down to, right?
Yep. Yeah. We'll see.
As always, it comes down to
another big one.
Just predicting.
Sure. Another big one. I think one of the big 3 we have yet to talk about is Sorry, my headset's weird. Jalen Waddle traded to the Texans.
I love this.
Or not Texans.
Love the Broncos.
Broncos.
I love this trade for both teams.
I don't for the Dolphins.
They got a first for a wide receiver.
D-Hop
got a second rounder in his prime.
But man, these Dolphins are gonna be so bad next year, bro.
They're gonna draft a receiver. They're not gonna be very good, but you know what? They're gonna be working on. They're gonna work on building it. Back up.
They're still so bad.
As for Denver,
they're gonna be good.
They needed it, and they got it. But I also they brought back that, and I think you spoke about this last time.
Mm-hmm.
How if you're not getting better, you're getting worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe in that a little bit. And luckily, they did get Waddle because it felt like they just weren't doing much.
Well, they need to get over that hump.
John Franklin Myers.
But you need to get over that hump.
They should bring in one more guy.
Look, this team knows if Bo Nix was there, they would be in the Super Bowl. I also feel like they knew they probably wouldn't win that Super Bowl. So
because you think you're winning that Super Bowl if you're in that spot.
Maybe, but they're
You
not beating
think you could
Seattle.
beat anybody?
True, but let's be real with ourselves. They're not beating Seattle. So, I'm chewing right now, by the way. I'm eating Doritos. But yeah, solid signing. Last one I think we should touch on. Marquise Brown to the Eagles.
Meh.
Meh, I agree.
Browns are together.
Yeah.
AJ and Marquise.
Sure. Any other notable free agency stuff you could think of that I didn't cover?
The Jalen Thompson went to the Cowboys. Love it for the Cowboys secondary. That's really all I could think of.
Sorry, I'm being a fat
right
ass
now.
right now. I want Doritos. Well, I think the last topic today should probably be the most entertaining one this week.
Basketball.
Bam Adebayo, of all players, scoring 83 points was absurd.
I love it. Love it.
I think he literally scored 8 points the next game, which is hilarious. Man,
You know,
what a weird player to do that.
right?
Like, out of all people.
Bro. Nah, bro was hunting for it in the fourth, but I respect it.
Brother,
I'd go
yeah,
for
what are you talking about? Everyone would do
in
that.
that interview, I'm going for it.
Like, what? Who cares if you're hunting for it? That's so
You can't hate on
stupid.
Kobe anymore. Rest in peace. Not speaking ill of the dead, but like,
absolutely
dude,
hate on Kobe.
you can't hate on Kobe anymore in this world. Like,
think-
I don't think he's a top 10 player. I don't.
Oh, you're talking about like how his fans will come
All the
after you?
time. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. It's levels of cope is insane. I I think he's
Bro was
good.
a solid
I think he's a
scorer.
top 10, obviously.
Bro was an okay defender.
Okay, calm down, man.
But if
Kobe,
what you're known for,
saying Kobe is not top 10 is ridiculous, dude.
dude, I'm just saying, if what you are known for, if the impact you left on the game is how your brain works, that says it all.
I don't
That
think
says
he's
enough
just
for me.
remembered for that.
The Mamba mentality.
I think that's
Take the
what.
final shot, even if all five.
See,
ball game.
but that's also outside of basketball, though. You have to think that's also appeal outside of basketball. I don't think that's just in the basketball circles. I think it's different. You can't say Kobe's not top 10, dude. Come on,
I am.
you can't,
You want me to list? I can go list.
dude. No way, you
I'll
can't.
go list.
Who?
All right, we got LeBron James,
Okay.
Michael Jordan,
Mhm.
Magic Johnson. This is not in order. Magic Johnson's not my third best player.
Okay.
Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Mhm.
Bill Russell, Tim Duncan. Let's see. Who do I want to go with?
I don't know, Bill Russell.
Shaq. Bill Russell, 11 rings, 10 rings, 11 rings. Yeah, that says it all.
Palmer era.
Cool, bro.
Keep going.
Screw it. I'll run Dwayne Wade.
No! Stop! You're kidding me.
Really?
Yes!
Oscar Robertson.
What? Stop.
Kevin Garnett.
Stop.
Kevin Durant.
Stop. You're rage baiting. Okay. So, Bam Adebayo, because I'm not going to let you rage bait. Bam Adebayo, is this something you genuinely believe? Is that something you genuinely believe?
Oh, absolutely.
And you see what I mean? We had this conversation earlier this week, Josh. That's exactly why I said what I said. Dude, what are you talking about? Give an argument for half the people you just said.
LeBron James.
Not
The
the
GOAT.
not
The
him.
GOAT.
You don't need an
Longevity.
argument for LeBron.
All right.
You know it
Michael
damn well
Jordan.
who you need an
Michael
argument
Jordan,
for.
while I think he's a tad
Stop!
overrated,
I know.
I think Michael Jordan is a tad
Stop,
overrated.
Josh.
He is
I
amazing.
know those people are obviously better. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly the names I'm talking about. Explain.
Dwayne Wade.
Yes.
He may not have been an amazing shooter, but he single-handedly carried that Heat team in the finals in 2005. I think it was 2006.
Was
maybe?
it Braun on that team?
No, not yet.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, never mind. I know which one.
The
you're
first
talking
one.
about.
The
Yeah.
first one.
Sorry, I thought I didn't hear 2006.
Yeah, Bill Russell. Just look at his hands.
Bill
man.
Russell's arguable, maybe.
No.
Dwayne Wade is not arguable.
No, don't do that. Dwayne Wade is arguable.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Dude, Kobe carried the Lakers. You could say
No, he didn't.
he won a chip without Shaq.
Yeah,
Who was on
but
the team
had
when he won a
other
chip
guys
without Shaq?
He literally Pau Gasol. He had, I think Dwight Howard.
Okay, and then who did Dwayne Wade have?
Exactly.
I can't tell
He
you
had
on the top of my
Shaq.
head.
I think he had.
No, I think he had Shaq.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, okay.
Dwayne Wade
Huh.
played his best basketball in that.
Oh, he only had Shaq. He only had Shaq.
He had Steve. Kobe had Steve Nash.
Okay, Steve Nash was
Derek
like really
Fisher.
old at that time.
Trevor Ariza. I know you remember Trevor Ariza because we had a question about that. And you have Phil Jackson as his head coach, man.
Bro. Yeah, and D Wade, he just had Shaq, that's all. He just had Shaq. What are you talking about, man? I don't know a lot about basketball, but I know you're fucking crazy for that. That is absurd.
Yeah, well, that's all. He had Alonzo Mourning, too.
You have horrible basketball takes. I just come to realize.
Not really. Not really. You do not understand. Dwayne Wade is the reason they won a ring.
Okay, so was Kobe.
He was on another. No, he was not.
So you're telling me the Lakers don't win a ring if Kobe's not there, or you're telling me they win a ring without Kobe?
I promise you, there is a 50% chance they do win a ring.
Stop. No, they're not. Stop it. Stop it. Why are you being like this? Stop it. You know I don't know much about basketball. Why are you putting me in this position? To where I have to be the one to check you on this. Because I can't let you just say it. I can't. So why are you doing this to me, man?
Doing what?
First podcast without Mark, you're doing this to me. You're cucking me already. Why are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything.
Why are you doing this to me, man?
I'm just spitting.
Just for that, we're going back to Bam. 83 points. Is it valid because of the free throws?
He made free throws, and he scored 83.
I agree with you on that.
I'm just saying, in 10 years, what are the record? I got this from The Miz. What are the record books going to show?
SGA
The record books
has
are going to show that he had 83 points.
No, the record
The
books are going to
second
show.
most of all time.
No, the records are going to show Victor Wembanyama with 40 points with 104 points while also having a triple double.
Victor Wembanyama, a quadruple double.
Yeah.
Don't forget, he'll get 10 blocks. He'll have 10 assists.
Yeah,
somehow.
sorry, you're right. Quadruple double.
Yo, dude, if anybody's gonna get a quadruple double, it's definitely gonna be him. No doubt.
Spurs are hot right now. The Thunder doesn't look
Oh, do you know who's hot right now?
Charlotte?
The Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, are they hot? They got hot?
Yeah.
Didn't they?
They won their past 10, man.
There you go. And
they
traded away Trae Young too. So
was smart, and they're beating the Mavericks at halftime right now.
right now, aren't the Mavericks not too good?
The Mavericks aren't very good now.
Yeah. So.
By the way,
Mm.
last night the Magic lost by 5 to the Thunder,
Uh-huh.
and now the Thunder are playing Brooklyn. Brooklyn is down 30.
I'm still pissed at you, by the way, Josh.
About?
You putting me in that spot with Kobe. That's crazy. You know I can't defend myself in that scenario. You know I can't. You gave me a purposely shitty take to fuck me over, and I'm not happy with you. But yeah, Charlotte. My take about Charlotte though, they might make the play-in.
I think they do make the play-in. I 100% think they do.
I mean, they probably do.
They're 6.5 games up on Milwaukee.
Yeah. So.
And Chicago.
If the Knicks don't win it all, they're the team I'm rooting for.
The real wonder is going to be who the 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 seeds are going to be in the East.
Why's that?
Because they're all within 2.5 games of each other. No,
Damn.
2 games of each other.
Damn.
Toronto, Orlando, Miami, Atlanta, Philly.
We're close.
Very close. That's going to be exciting. And I love the play-in because it produces some of the best basketball you'll see.
Well, certainly can't wait for that. Is that in the next 2 weeks? By the time we come back, will it be NBA playoffs?
Nah.
No, not yet. Okay. All right, Josh. So, here's what we're gonna do.
Ooh.
Since we don't have Mark here to do trivia, you're gonna go up against Phantom Mark, and by that I mean you are going to have to answer trivia questions.
Ooh.
You get 3 strikes. The questions will be easier, but you will get 3 strikes. If you need to get 2 right, if you get 2 wrong, Mark gets the point. Phantom Mark gets the point. Not Mark, actual Mark, but Phantom Mark gets the point. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
NBA single game leaders. Wilt, Bam, Kobe, Wilt. And then 73 has had 4 players get it. 2 of them Wilt. Name any of the other 2.
Devin Booker.
Nope. That's 1.
It's not Donovan Mitchell. I'm gonna go current player.
One of them is
Luka.
Yes, you got it in 2.
Okay.
Speaking on the high scoring, there's been a ton of quarterbacks to score 7 and 6 touchdown games.
6 or 7 touchdowns.
Brother, yes. So you know what? Just for that, you're getting it wrong.
Oh.
Yep. All right. Name every. I'm giving you a hard one now. Really hard one. Name the only quarterback for a New York team to ever throw for 7 touchdowns. And you're not going to get it. And I'm doing this on purpose to punish you. No, his rookie year was 1948.
What?
Yep, you're not getting
Bruh.
it. I'm doing this to punish you.
Bro.
That's your fault. You shouldn't have made a 6-7 joke.
No, that's not my fault.
You know better. You know better.
Stop.
You got 2 more guesses. You got 2 more guesses. He was on the Giants. Guess what team he was drafted to? 1948 Baltimore Colts. You're not going to get it. So just keep guessing, buddy. He was an MVP in 1963. Yeah. And runner-up in MVPs. 2 years before that. He made the Pro Bowl 6 times. Actually, no, 7 times. And he was first team All Pro 3 times. One for San Francisco. He had a long career, dude. Long one. Dang. Come on, Josh. You got it. 2 more guesses.
Drew Brees.
Nope. We got one more.
Joe Montana's father.
Nope. You're punished now. Your punishment is over. The answer was Yelverton Abraham Tittle.
Oh, Y.A. Tittle.
Did you know that?
I know that name.
Okay, well then you should have guessed it. He threw
I don't
for
remember
7
the name.
touchdowns against the Washington Commanders in 1962.
The Commanders weren't around in 52.
Sure. Are you ready for the last question?
Absolutely.
If we're talking about leaders, if we're talking about leaders in football, who had the most receiving yards ever in an NFL game? You have 3 questions to ask.
I get 3 questions. Most receiver yards in a game?
Mm-hmm.
Did he play in the 80s?
Yes.
Is he the GOAT wide receiver?
No. I'll throw in a bonus one for you. He's not even a Hall of Famer.
Let's see. In the 80s?
You're never gonna get this, man.
No, the fuck I'm not. I apologize. I did not. No cursing.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Steve Largent.
Nope. Got 2 more. He is tied for 20th. His highest game. I'm sure he's on here again. He's actually not in the top 50 again. You got 1 more question.
That's not gonna help me.
Well, you could ask what team. You could ask, you know, you could ask a lot of things. What are his initials? I'm not saying I'm going to answer all of your questions, but you got questions, buddy.
Julio Jones.
I said the 80s, brother.
I know.
No, Julio is not there.
I don't know
He's
many
6th.
receivers from the 80s. I didn't really watch football back then.
Yeah, no, I would hope not. You got 1 more.
Oh, okay.
You have a question. Use it.
Yeah. Did this receiver ever lead the league in yards?
No. Hold on. I'll look for sure, but I really don't think so. Uh, hold on. Let me get back to you. No, he did not.
Wild. Let's see.
He actually only had.
Sharp.
Who'd you say?
Shannon Sharp.
No. You're not gonna get this.
I'm having to hold the.
Flipper Anderson.
What the? Who is that?
Willie Lee Anderson Jr. is his real name, but his listed name is Flipper Anderson.
Bro, I'm never guessing.
He was an LA Ram when he did it. He hit 1,000 yards just twice in his career. That year
That's wicked.
and the year after, and then never hit it again.
That's wicked, bro.
Yeah. He's under 5K receiving yards career wise. Yet in a wild game against the Saints, he had 336. The box score was actually only 20-17. Strange. Yeah, it was not good. I mean, 2 picks. Jim Everett, the quarterback, had 2 picks, 1 touchdown, but he had nearly 500 yards. 300 of those were to 300 of those were to Flipper Anderson, who receiving wise had 336. Aaron Cox had 55. Was the second one. He had 20 targets, 15 receptions, and only 1 touchdown. He had, and his long one of the day was 50. His it doesn't say his average reception. I don't think these stats existed back then, but
Yards per reception?
yeah, they didn't. I don't think they existed.
How many receptions did he have?
20. Well, no.
How many
Okay,
yards
no.
did he
I'm
have?
talking about like average. Like
Oh, in a season?
no, I'm talking about his average. Well, I guess you're right. Those stats do exist. I'm talking about like. Was it just like 3 throws that were really long?
Well, it
And
sounds
then-
like if his longest was 50, then he was just getting targeted all day.
That's what I'm thinking. He had 20 targets though. I mean, that's it. That's a lot of targets actually.
That's it?
Yeah, that's a lot of targets.
That's kind of a wild, that's it.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, Phantom Mark is now on the leaderboard. Josh, you don't get it. You don't get the
Dang it.
point. I'll give you some
Dang
hard
it.
questions though. I gotta give you some easier ones next in 2 weeks time. But I can't wait to not edit this video.